Imagine stepping into a home where every corner feels like a quiet retreat, wrapped in deep, moody tones and soft textures that invite you to sit, breathe, and stay a little longer. This modern hacienda space blends the warmth of Latin earth with the polish of luxury design, turning ordinary rooms into a spa-like sanctuary you never want to leave. As we walk through this aesthetic, you'll see how rich charcoal walls, warm wood floors, and layered linen textiles come together to create a mood that's both dramatic and comforting. The air feels calm, the light is soft, and the space wraps around you like a cozy hug after a long day. If you enjoy transforming your home into a stylish, cozy escape, please subscribe to ATEDECOR, like this video, and let me know in the comments what part of your house you'd love to turn into a spa-style modern hacienda. Your support helps me bring more ideas just like this right to your living room. Step into a living room where time slows down and the air feels softer, like you're entering a private luxury retreat, rather than just another room in the house. Deep charcoal walls meet warm stone floors, while low, oversized seating in rich neutral linen invites you to sink in and unwind. Curved arches frame large windows that let in soft daylight, bouncing gently off textured walls and layered rugs, creating a space that feels open yet intimate. A stone-faced fireplace adds gentle warmth, and a few carefully placed ceramic pieces reflect light like tiny jewels on a dark surface. This is the place you curl up with a book, a warm drink and soft music, supported by tall indoor plants and a subtle palette of rust, olive, and taupe that soothes the eyes without feeling dull. The modern hacienda living room becomes a quiet spa-like escape inside your own home. Close the door behind you and step into a bedroom that feels less like a place to sleep and more like a quiet corner of a luxury spa hotel. Deep warm charcoal walls wrap around the room, while a low platform bed in a matte dark wood frame sits at the center like an island of calm in a sea of soft textiles. The bed is dressed in crisp white linen layered with a heavy cream blanket and a few accent pillows in rust and olive, creating a palette that feels rich yet soothing to the eyes. A carved stone nightstand glows under a warm-toned table lamp, casting gentle shadows that move slowly across the walls as the day fades. Large arched windows frame the outside, partly covered with sheer linen curtains that float in the soft breeze, letting filtered light dance across the floor and the plant-filled corners. This is the place where worries feel smaller, your breathing slows, and your mind finally settles into true rest. Picture a dining area where meals feel like quiet ceremonies, wrapped in deep charcoal walls and warm stone floors that absorb sound and soften the mood. A long, solid-top table in dark matte wood sits at the center, flanked by upholstered dining chairs in a warm cream fabric that feels both elegant and inviting. Above the table, a low-hanging metal pendant with soft warm light draws the eye down, casting a gentle glow over simple ceramic plates, rust-colored napkins, and a single green centerpiece in a hand-thrown vase. Large arched openings or windows frame the room, letting in soft daylight or a moonlit glow at night, while layered rugs and a few tall plants soften the edges of the space. Step into a bathroom that feels like a private spa tucked inside a quiet hacienda, where every detail invites you to slow down and unwind. Deep charcoal stucco walls meet smooth stone floors, while a freestanding tub in matte black stone sits near a large arched window, framed by soft sheer curtains that diffuse daylight gently. A wall-mounted vanity in warm matte wood floats above the floor, topped with a broad stone basin and a single metal faucet that glints softly in the light. Layered towels in cream and rust hang on a simple black metal rail, and a small ceramic planter with leafy greenery adds a quiet breath of life to the room. The air feels calm, the space feels open yet intimate, and the reflections on the water and stone pull your gaze into a slow, meditative rhythm. This is not just a bathroom, but a serene hacienda oasis where every shower or bath becomes a soothing ritual. Imagine walking into a home where the very first step feels like a quiet embrace, wrapped in deep charcoal walls and warm stone underfoot. The entryway opens into a softly lit hall, framed by tall arched openings that hint at the courtyard and living spaces beyond, gently guiding you deeper into the house. minimalist console table in matte black metal sits against one wall, topped with a single ceramic vase and a small potted plant that adds a soft splash of green. A few layered rugs in warm cream and rust sit near the console, softening the hard stone and adding a sense of coziness that makes you want to take off your shoes and linger. This Moody Hacienda entryway isn't just a passageway. It's the first chapter in a home that feels like a cozy luxury retreat. Close your eyes and imagine walking through a space painted in deep charcoal walls, warm charcoal-tinted plaster, and smooth stone floors that feel cool underfoot yet warm to the eye. The color palette leans into moody luxury, using rich rust, olive green, and soft taupe as quiet accents that soften the darker tones without breaking the calm. These colors wrap around the room like a soft blanket, making the space feel intimate and grounded, almost like a private hideaway inside a modern hacienda. The walls show subtle texture in the plaster, catching the light in gentle waves, while the floor reflects just enough to keep the space from feeling heavy. Accents of cream and rust appear in cushions, rugs, and pottery, acting like warm sparks that gently draw your gaze across the room. This thoughtfully layered palette turns every corner into a cozy, luxurious moment, where color doesn't shout but quietly comforts. Imagine running your hand across a sofa wrapped in thick, nubby linen, its soft fibers catching the light and feeling warm against your skin on a cool evening. Layered over it are cushions in rust-colored wool and olive green velvet, each with its own subtle texture, creating a tactile landscape that invites you to sink in and stay a while. On the floor, a chunky cream rug with a slightly irregular weave adds depth beneath your feet, while a woven throw blanket in charcoal drapes gently over one arm of the sofa, catching folds of light that change as the day passes. The combination of smooth, nubby, and plush textures keeps the eye moving, turning the room into a constantly engaging yet deeply calming space. Nearby, a low chair covered in soft leather rests beside a linen-covered footstool, and sheer curtains flutter at the windows, adding a final layer of airiness to balance the heavier fabrics. Imagine rooms where the light feels like a gentle whisper, not a shout, wrapping the space in a soft golden glow that makes every corner feel safe and inviting. Low-hanging metal pendants with warm-toned bulbs hover above key areas, casting soft pools of light that reflect softly off stone floors and textured walls. Wall sconces with simple black metal frames glow softly along the corridors and beside the bed, adding layers of illumination that guide your eyes without overwhelming them. The light is never too bright, never too sharp, just enough to reveal the beauty of the surfaces while keeping the mood calm and intimate. Near the windows, sheer curtains filter daylight into a hazy glow, and at night a single table lamp on a stone-faced side table adds a cozy focal point. Together, these lighting choices turn the entire modern hacienda home into a softly lit sanctuary that feels like a private spa every hour of the day. Picture a home where the outdoors doesn't stop at the window, but gently drifts inside through tall potted plants, leafy greenery, and simple ceramic vases filled with branches and dried grasses. In the living room, a tall potted olive tree stands near an arched opening, its soft leaves catching the light and casting delicate shadows on the stone floor. Near the sofa, a smaller plant in a hand-thrown ceramic pot sits on a low table, its glossy leaves reflecting the warm glow of the nearby lamp like tiny mirrors. The combination of rough ceramic and lush greenery creates a quiet contrast that feels both earthy and refined, grounding the moody luxury of the space. In the entryway, a single potted plant waves gently in the soft breeze from the courtyard, while a small vase with dried eucalyptus or reed-like stems adds a subtle, natural scentless texture. These nature-inspired touches soften the darker palette and make the modern hacienda feel alive, calm, and deeply connected to the outside world. Imagine moving through the home like a gentle wave, where each room unfolds naturally into the next, guided by wide arched openings and softly lit hallways that never feel like barriers. The entryway opens into a spacious living area, and from there, the eye is drawn toward a courtyard or dining space framed by tall arches that softly connect the zones. The bedroom wing feels like a quiet branch off the main flow, with a short hallway that leads away from the living area without ever feeling closed off. The bathroom sits just a few steps from the bedroom, its door framed in stone and metal so it feels like a calm side room in a private spa, not a cramped afterthought. Even in smaller variations of this layout, the furniture is arranged to keep pathways clear and inviting, so you can walk from the living room to the dining area without bumping into corners or feeling boxed in. This modern hacienda layout flow turns the entire home into a single breathing sanctuary, where every movement feels calm and intentional. As we come to the end of this moody modern hacienda journey, take a quiet moment to imagine your own home wrapped in these same soft curves, warm charcoal walls, and layered textures that feel both dramatic and deeply comforting. This isn't just a style to watch. It's an invitation to slowly transform your space into a cozy luxury retreat that feels like your very own private spa every single day. If you enjoyed walking through this cozy yet luxurious hacienda world, please subscribe to ATEDECOR, like this video, and let me know in the comments which room you'd love to turn into a spa-style modern hacienda first, living room, bedroom, or bathroom. Your support means so much as it helps me bring more detailed, cinematic home makeover ideas straight to your screen. Whenever you're ready to begin your own hacienda transformation, remember it starts with one small change: a warm color, a textured fabric, or a single plant that softens a dark corner. With each step, your home becomes a little more like the serene, moody hacienda retreat we've just imagined together.